Hello to all of my awesome, smart, and creative students. This is Mr. Chao. I'm going to teach you how to use the assignment, extension, request, and improvement form. Now, the purpose of this form is to let you turn in an assignment late with a full credit. I realize sometimes I give you a time that you cannot complete your assignment, or you're working on something that is awesome and it requires more time. So it is not fair for me to deduct any points from that because it was late. So I want you to fill in this form before the deadline so we can give you a fair assessment on your assignment. So let's get to it. Now, the way to get the form is this. I have uploaded to your Edmodo, and this is new to you, so let's get to it. You're going to go to your period. Let's use period 2 as an example. So if you click on period 2, your Edmodo will look similar to mine. You will see there is a tab right here. It says folders. So you're going to click on that, and you will see there's one folder right there. It says assignment, extension, request, and improvement form. Now, as we progress this, I'm going to add more folder to it, but we only have one folder here. So you're going to click on this folder, and then you will see the form is right here. This is the form. It says assignment, extension, request, and improvement form. So we'll click on that. Now this form is launched in Safari right now. This is just a viewer. You wanted to download this, so let's click on download right here. And it has been downloaded. You can access your download file right here. And then this is the file. The latest one is always on the bottom. So you click on that, and it will automatically launch it into the Microsoft Word. You see we have changed this into Word. So this is your assignment, and I didn't put it as a PDF because I want you to fill in the information right here. So let's take a little time to go down the list and see how do we fill out this form. First thing that you're going to do is you're going to put a date. What you can do is double click. That will highlight the entire line, and then you just put in today's date. So today is February 19th, 2016. So that will be your date. That will be easy. Some people like to use slash. That's totally fine with me. Okay, the next thing is you're going to put on your assignment name. Now, different assignments have different names, so make sure you don't just copy down this one. But we're going to focus on this assignment. This assignment is called Genius Hour Project. And that's called a 1. Now, following that, different people has chosen different project. So you need to let me know what is your project. So for example, I'm going to use an example out of a group. So they're doing GarageBand. So they're saying how to create a mix tape using GarageBand. Okay, so that would be your topic. Okay, that's easy. And the original due date, today is the due date. Okay, now member, I'm going to use just the first name, but I wanted both first name and the last name. Okay, I'm just going to use a fake name. Okay, and the responsibility, this is where you're going to show me what's your role in this project. So this person says he's the researcher. And this person says he's the designer. Okay, now the reason that they have for this group is they're saying they kept switching ideas. Now that's a legitimate reason. However, not take this too far. But they have a hard time choosing what kind of song they wanted to make, so that's okay. And then the another reason is they had to learn how to use GarageBand. Now, this is by itself is a lot of task. So obviously, this group needs more time to finish their assignment. That's totally fine with me. And right here, this is their reason why their assignment were late. So underneath here, they're gonna show me the solution, that how could they not repeating same mistake again. So their solution right here for the first one, first solution is according to the first reason. So they kept switching ideas. So their solution for next time is, it says we just need to choose an easier and simple idea. Okay, so that comes with experience. That's a good response. And then the second one, you don't really have any response. That's just natural. We learn things. We need to time to learn new things. So I have no problem with that. They put on work harder, but I think they're kind of too tough on themselves. This group has been working very, very hard. Now, the next important thing right here is, I'm going to skip this one and I'm going to come back to that. But next, the most important thing is right here. You need to sit down as a group or as an individual and think, what would be a realistic deadline? Okay, this is a proposal, but this is a proposal for a realistic deadline. So you need to think, okay, today is Friday and we missed this deadline. So what are we going to do on next Monday? What are we going to accomplish on next Tuesday? Are we able to finish on Monday or Tuesday? If it's not, what are we going to do on Wednesday? So each day you know exactly what to do. And then your assessment will be saying, okay, I think we can turn it on Wednesday. And then you double click this and then you just type the date that you think you're able to turn it in. Now, this is your own deadline. So if you pass this deadline, I'm not going to give you any more grades for your grade. If you pass this deadline, you're not able to turn this in, you're going to receive 0. So be very, very careful on this deadline. Be very, very realistic. However, I don't want you to think, I wanted to play it safe, so I'm going to request, 4 weeks. Instead, you can finish this by 3 days. So I want you to be really realistic about your new due date. Okay, think about it. This is called a project management skill. Think about it. How many days do you really need to finish this project? Now, once you finish this, you're going to print this form out. And then whoever is working on the project, for example, we've got 2 people here. You just have 2 people sign. You don't need to put a name. You just need to have sign. Okay, now if you have one more person, what you can do is this. You're going to highlight this. You're going to copy it. Remember, we use Command C. And then you come to the end. You hit Enter. And then you paste. Oops. It jumps to the second page. But that was anticipated. I'm going to teach you how to deal with this. Okay. So if you have one more person, you copy and paste. And then you put 3 right there. Or if you don't mind, you can type the whole thing out. I don't mind that. But if you see you have 2 pages, I don't like that. So do you see we have some extra space right here? We can just delete that. So highlight that, right click, delete cells. Say okay. See, we deleted that. And whatever it was squished down to the second page came back. So this is only 1 page. You can also take out the space right here. I have no problem with that. Now, once you turn this in, I'm going to check my file. If I have not denied you along this project, I'm going to approve it. and I'm going to put down today's date. So you're going to keep this sheet. I'm going to return this sheet back to you. You're going to keep this. In case there's any grade dispute, you can show this to me and say, Mr. Chao, we have submitted this in and we have agreed we can turn this on this day, and we should be receiving the full credit, the whole 100%. Now, remember our deal on the denial. I have already denied several groups. If I detect any group that has not been working as hard as they should, they're looking at their iPads, their phones, chatting, and I'll deny it. And if you give me this form, I'll sign denied, and I'll date it, and you'll be holding responsible for the original due date. If you pass the due date, you get 60% within the week. You can still turn in within the week, getting 60%. After 1 week, you get 0 on that project. Now, this assignment is 300-point assignment. This is a major assignment, so I wish nobody would have gone to that far. So use this form effectively. This is a way to help my students who are working hard but run out of time. So again, this is a lesson for late assignment extension request and improvement form. You guys are awesome. Let's work hard, work fast, and I'm looking forward to see a lot of great projects. Good luck.